This is our third video for the newsletter. The first one we talked about setup, posture, what we call the launching pad. Getting the body in position, the ball in position, so that when we do make a good swing, it will go towards our target. The second one was arms drills. Arms drills were very specific to the upper body. Arms, hands, core, rotation, and shaft position at the top of the backswing, wrist cock. All of those are available on the Club Corp newsletters. And if you have any questions about how to get at them, just let Alicia at Club Corp know, and she will help direct you. So our third one is going to be about lower body, or body drills in golf terminology. So we're going to start with no club. Now these can be done with a club or without a club. I would suggest to you that you start them or you learn them initially without the club. So unlike the arms drills where we had our feet together, body drills are going to be with our feet apart in a traditional golf position. We're going to soften our knees and we're going to push our backside away as we did in the setup position in our first video. And we're going to cross our arms across our chest. Now, we're going to work today with three very specific body drills which promote rotation, more rotation in the upper and the lower body. So the first one is the knees. The right knee will be our first focus. Right knee straightens slightly on the way back to allow the hips to rotate to the right. And then the right knee moves towards the left knee to allow the hips to rotate to the left. So, right knee straightens, right knee touches. This promotes hip rotation. The next one is the left knee. The left knee points on the backswing and straightens on the forward swing. So, left knee points, left knee straightens, and release. The third is feet. So, the pivoting of the hip to the right causes the weight to go to the inside of the trail foot, or the right foot for a right-handed player. And then, as you go forward and the right knee comes to the left, the weight goes to the outside of the front foot and towards the heel. So, it's inside right, outside left, and release. The last one is called hips in a barrel. Now, you're going to imagine this, and you can do this a couple of different ways. You can take a couple of aiming sticks, set them just to the outside of your feet, or you can put a couple of chairs right here with the back of the chair right to the outside of your feet. And you can learn to pivot inside that barrel so that there's no sliding. So sliding, what is sliding? So if you take an aiming stick and you put it through your belt loops, you want that to pivot in both directions. It doesn't go up and down. That is a slide to the right and to the left. You want it to rotate. Right and left. The drills we gave you today will focus on the rotation of the hips. So why is the rotation of the hips important? Well, number one, if I don't rotate my hips, then I limit how far back my core can turn. So my backswing gets shorter, which is going to rob you of power. So if I can get this right leg to straighten on the way back, I can get the club much farther back than I can if it doesn't straighten. So right leg straightens, allows for more rotation, more backswing, and more speed, which translates into more power. So those 4 drills can be done without the club or with the club. If you choose, once you get comfortable with the movement of the body, put the club in your hand, and you're going to go from the 9 o'clock to the 3 o'clock positions. So right knee straightens to 9 o'clock, right knee touches the left knee at 3 o'clock. Inside right to 9 o'clock, outside left to 3 o'clock. Hips in a barrel to 9 o'clock, hips in a barrel to 3 o'clock. And inside right, outside left, left knee points, left knee straightens. All of these will promote rotation. Rotation will allow you to get back to the ball more consistently. It eliminates lateral movement and centers you in the address position longer, so it's easier for you to make solid contact with the ball most often. It will aid you considerably in contact and in distance if you learn to move your hips effectively. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me here, jim.mapother, M-A-P-O-T-H-E-R, at clubcorp.com. Also, check us out in the golf shop. We're in the process of redoing our indoor facility. We're going to be hanging the mirrors. We've got new netting coming up. We've got new carpet going in on the floor. So this will be upgraded considerably. And hopefully, once we get the okay from the governor that we can do more inside work, then this room will be available. So again, have any questions, contact me. Thanks so much for your time.